Hello. I feel like it's been so long since I've been doing these lives with you. I've actually missed 3 weeks. So, two, I was in the Bahamas running a retreat, wild dolphin communication retreat. And then last week, sadly, I got COVID. So, I was really flat out. Um, Hope you don't get it. I hear there's a lot going around. So, lots of vitamin C and zinc, yeah? That's what I think helps. So, welcome if you're joining me. I'm sorry also that I'm a little bit late, maybe only a minute actually. Frankie, my cat, suddenly decided she was getting up from her afternoon nap and that she wanted to be fed. And so, you know what it's like. Cats cannot be ignored. They have to be, they have to be honored for their requests immediately. So I just had to nip out to give her some food, give her some supper. And I've already fed my dog Grace. So how are you? How are you? What have you been doing the last 3 weeks? How are your animals? Let me know. Let me know. Also, just let us know where you are in the world. It's always really fab to sort of map people out across the world and those invisible threads of love connecting us all around our one passion, which is animals and nature. So just put in the comments where you are and say hi, and I will say hi back. And while you are doing that, I'll just say a few waves to people over here on the Instagram. I'm on Instagram and Facebook at the moment, which is why I will be looking. Oh, don't press that. Looking from here to here. So, fabulous. So we have got people in Oregon. Oregon is coming up for me all the time at the moment. What is that all about? And it started when I was in Fort Lauderdale and the hotel tried to charge me for a phone call to Oregon that I hadn't made. I was actually napping at the time. And now I hear it all the time. It's obviously like someone in Oregon is trying to get through to me. So we have Oregon, we have the UK, Bedfordshire, Colorado, Wales. Hi, Maureen. New Jersey, Lake District, Cumbria. I love the Lake District. Whereabouts, Alison? Love Keswick. Are you in Keswick? West Sussex, South Africa, Staffordshire, North California, Solvang as well, California. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome. We have another one from Oregon and Netherlands and Northern Germany. Fabulous. So I was thinking and feeling, what is it that I would like to share with you and invite you into today? What is it that is really in my heart space and wishing to further expand and connect with you all? And it is dolphins. Now you think I've gone crazy. I've gone crazy. This is dolphin joy. Look, matches my jumper. So I thought today it would be really nice for us to experience communication with dolphins. So I will lead you in that. Just wait for more people to find us, but then I will definitely lead you in that and invite you to then share with me and everyone your communication with the dolphins, you know, what it is you learned. I'm going to channel them, basically ask them what they wish to express to you, and then hand over to them essentially, and I'll just be their mouthpiece while they connect with you. Do you fancy communicating with dolphins? Let me know. Put a little dolphin in the comments. Let's see if we've got any dolphin lovers in the house. And while you do that, I would like to just create some sacred space. I'm lighting this candle. If you have one, feel free to light yours too. So, beautiful human beings. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale. Breathing in. And exhale. Have your feet on the ground. And just take a moment to just feel that connection with the floor beneath and the ground beneath the floor and the earth energy. And try and visualize earth energy as golden spiraling light coming up from the center of the earth into the soles of your feet, spiraling up your legs, from your tailbone all the way to the top of your head, and out, up into the sky, spiraling golden earth energy, anchoring you, grounding you. And breathe into your heart and out of your heart. Breathe into your heart and out of your heart. With your left hand over your heart space now. Feel your love, your connection with animals who you have in your life. Maybe animals who've transitioned. And other animals that you love, you adore, like the dolphins. And as you're thinking of them, that energy from your heart is expanding out, outside of your body. And it's growing larger and larger. And hold the intention that your love is growing so large it is wrapping around Mother Earth, our planet, and connecting with each and every animal who needs to feel loved and recognized in this moment. And we trust that our love reaches them. And feel your body and your energy softening. Take a breath in, open your eyes and breathe out. Before we dive into this communication with the dolphins, do you have any questions? Let me just open the floor for 10 minutes in case you've had any questions at all. If you don't, that's no problem, but just in case you do, because I've not been here for 3 weeks and some things might have come up that you'd like to mention. And while you're thinking of those questions, for those of you that have just joined, my name is P. Horsley. I'm a professional animal communicator, also an interspecies communicator working intuitively. I've been doing this amazing work for 18 years, completely full-time. And this platform of these Monday weekly lives is for us to explore the world of intuitive interspecies communication. So it's a place where we can explore, we can listen, we can learn, and we can practice two-way intuitive communication with non-human animals, other animals, because we have to remember that we are a member of the animal kingdom. And so each week I'm intuitively guided about what we're going to be sharing. Last time I was here, we were talking about end of life, transition, and connecting with animals in spirit on the other side. And we've also communicated with other animals, cats and dogs and horses, and looked at other different areas of this work. And this week we're going to be focusing on communicating with dolphins because they're very much still in my heart space, having just come back from a week swimming with wild dolphins in the Bahamas. So I would really love to give the platform to them, let them take the space and connect with you. So we only have one question. This is amazing. In the last 3 weeks, you've got no other questions. We just have one from Cindy. Did the US hurricanes scare the animals? Okay. Well, I know that the dolphins were there when the Hurricane Milton came through. I was actually there when Hurricane Helene came through, so I know what that was like. But we can ask the dolphins this in communication. Let me get this. And just reading a few more questions as I'm doing that. Let's see where I'm drawn to. This is a good one. Any difference communicating with dogs versus dolphins? I like that question, Piper. Okay. I don't think we're going to look at relationships with cats and dogs today. That's not feeling like that's where I need to go with you, but it doesn't mean that we won't another time. I also have a dog from Romania. How long has she been with you, Isabella? How long has Connie been with you? Trish, you're still here. We're still on the live. Don't worry. This nice question from Instagram. It's more of a comment, really, from Nonny, who said that she had a similar experience to me with Gloria the blue tit that I had over the weekend. She rescued a field vole, unharmed but in shock, from a cat, brought him in overnight in a little box to recover from the ordeal. Thank you, thank you, thank you for caring. Oh no. But then the story turns, and now she says he slid out the box and escaped down the stairs during the night, and my other cat got him. Oh, Nonny, that poor vole. So maybe she was destined to transition, but oh, what a sad ending. Yeah, I understand you're devastated. Very difficult. And Delphina is wondering if going to a zoo or aquarium to listen to the animals outweighs at the cost of supporting them financially. Of course, there is good ones out there, but let's just say the worst of the worst. I feel with this that I don't want to be judgmental. I personally follow what my conscience can live with. And there was a time I used to take people to communicate with animals in a wildlife park, which is essentially a zoo, because all the animals are exhibits. They're numbers. They're not they're not seen as anything other but exhibits for profit, for entertainment, under the guise of conservation. That's my viewpoint now. That's why I don't take people to zoos or wildlife parks, and I avoid them myself. If you feel you want to communicate with the animals, remember you don't need to be with them to communicate with them. You can communicate with them remotely. But if you feel like you really want to be there with them, then just make the most of that communication to bring them love and joy, to help them have a space to move to from their current experience, which is captivity, which is being kept in an environment which is not natural to them and highly restrictive, and they have no free will or on what they do in their day or what they eat and how they exist. So it's really up to you. You know, I think we all have different viewpoints on this, and in the same way that I say to people, you know, what you choose to eat is up to you and your conscience and what you feel aligns with you and your vibration. I think the same thing is true for whether you want to go and visit animals in captivity. When I was in West Palm Beach visiting a friend just recently, we went to a turtle conservation center, which is doing great work for turtles, and that was great. But then I discovered that they have captive sharks there and captive fish, and I asked, why do you have these species? You know, are these rescued species who are being rehabilitated like the turtles, and are they going to be released? And the response was, oh no, they're just there for entertainment. So then for me, that's not ethical. So how can you say that I love and honor and rehabilitate and rescue these turtles, but then you don't do it for the other species? And it's speciesism. And if you don't know that term, then, you know, please look it up. I think there's a film, isn't there, Rima, called Speciesism, which you might be able to find, and just put the link in, or we'll find it later and put it in there for you. For me, it's my approach now, and of course I change and I evolve, and it's not always been like this for me, is that I want to embrace all life and respect and honor all life. And whether that is not swatting a mosquito to honoring my animals that I share my life with and their free will, and to all the big ones, the bigger animals, the wilder ones that are out there. It's a big subject, this, isn't it? You know, I got a attack on Facebook earlier today by someone who's vegan and wanted to know whether I'd communicated with animals in slaughterhouses and factory farming and as such. And as someone who is vegan and has made that life choice for herself, I find that really hard, and it doesn't feel open and embracing. I think as soon as we lay out massive judgment, then people switch off. And I really feel that as sovereign beings with our own free will, as a human, Homo sapien, just as animals need to have their own free will, it's up to us individually what we do and how we live, to the best of our consciousness, to the best of our ability, to what's in alignment with our frequency. Is any of this making sense? I'm on a roll. So yes, I have communicated with animals in factory farming. I have communicated with animals who are destined for slaughter, and I have communicated with animals in trucks going to slaughter. Do I need to talk about it every day? No, because I think we are aware of what is happening, and it's whether we can engage with it and accept it as truth and then change, or whether we're at a place in our soul journey where we're okay, we're comfortable with where we're at. Oh, this is a big one, isn't it? I certainly don't want to judge any other human being. I've got enough problems just looking after myself. And, living a life that I feel in lines with myself. Each and every human being has their own say on how they wish to live their lives in relation to other beings and the natural world, and how we engage with the natural resources of Mother Earth. So yeah, there's always going to be people for and against every argument. And I just encourage you to feel into whatever you're thinking about and how it aligns with you and what decisions that you wish to make. Okay. Oh, no wonder we need the dolphins. It's got heavy really quickly. The wonderful thing about the dolphins, and of course there are dolphins in captivity too, but these dolphins that wish to connect with you are wild and free, able to make their own decisions. I just love this dolphin. I mean, how can you not? Just look at the face, right? I have communicated with dolphins in captivity, and I have communicated with dolphins who are wild and free, and I definitely 100% plus encourage you to connect with dolphins who are wild and free. There is a world of difference. Okay. Let's just pause a moment. That's heavy. Okay. Just as a show of hands, just put in the comments for me whether you are brand new to animal communication. You can just write yes. That might be easier. If you're brand new, if you're coming to communication, right at the beginning of your journey, or in fact you've just discovered these Animal Thoughts Lives, just put yes in the comments and let's just see who's new and who's already on the journey. Okay, so we have one newbie, Piper, nice and honest, straight in there. Anyone else? Paula's new, you're not on your own. And someone else on Instagram. Okay, so there's 3, 4, 5. Any advance of 5. So generally people are already engaging in interspecies communication, but we have a few newbies. So with that in mind, I'm going to go nice and slow at the beginning. And I'd say to you, and anyone that feels that they're really new, I always find the key to communicating with animals is not to try hard. It's actually just to relax and kind of just go with the flow of it and follow my words. It will be me initially, and then I'm going to invite the dolphins to take over and guide you in a communication with them. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work yet, so bear with us. And if you lose your signal, don't panic. You can watch the replay once it comes out. So, for everyone now, I invite you to stop your distractions, to bring yourself really present to this moment, because you showed up here for a reason. Even if you are watching the replays, you're here for a reason. And I think that reason could be that you wish to communicate with dolphins. So close your eyes and bring your awareness to your inner space, and particularly your heart area and your love for animals. I invite you to have your hands relaxed in your lap, so they're not crossed, they're not joined. They can be up, they can be down, whatever feels most comfortable for you. And relax your shoulders. And if it feels good, have a big yawn and relax your jaw, releasing some energy. Whenever you find your mind wandering, just bring it back to your breath. Everything starts with the breath. Breathing in, breathing out. This is such an important part of animal communication. When you breathe in, be aware of the breath coming in. When you breathe out, try and breathe out through your mouth. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Take another relaxing breath in. And on your out breath, really relax into every area of your body, letting go. Place your left heart over your hand, your left hand over your heart. Think of an animal who you love, and that ignites that energy of love, that frequency. Think of why you love this animal. It could be a species. It could be the dolphins themselves. And now try and visualize the dolphin in front of you. In the ocean. And if you struggle to visualize, just hold this intention that there's a dolphin in front of you. And beam some love from your heart to them. And see this connection from your heart space to their heart space. So being present with the dolphin. Dear human dolphin is with you. Come and join me in the ocean. The water is flat and warm and beautiful. The sun is shining, and you can swim effortlessly. Swim beside me. You feel strong in your body. Feel the water around you, touching it with your hands, feeling it with your legs. You can float effortlessly in this water. Look at me eye to eye. I am bottlenose dolphin. Can you feel my energy? Let us swim together effortlessly, gently. Your breathing is easy. You can swim along the surface or swim down beside me. And then we rise up together for a breath. We both need to breathe. How does it feel to be in the ocean with me? You and I. Can you sense my pod around us? Respectfully giving space. Overjoyed we are together. Look into my eye. What do you notice? What happens when you look into my eye? What do you feel or observe? Swim with me now down to the rest of my pod. Your legs are strong. You kick your fins effortlessly. You ease your way through the water like a dolphin. And you're surrounded by us. And you feel safe. And you can feel us sonaring you. You can hear some of it. And then we break away and you gently rise. You rise and you rise to the surface and you breathe and float. And we are here around you. Communicate with us. Ask us a question. Ask us, how did we feel when the hurricanes came through? Ask us another question. Ask us about yourself, your life, your troubles, your desires. Anything at all. Ask us. And we have a question for you. What can you let go of to enable your life to expand? What can you let go of to enable your life to expand? How about we go for a swim? Swim with us, with our pod, fast, like a dolphin, swimming with us through the ocean, above and below, effortless and fast. And feel the joy, feel the strength of your body. How wonderful it is to be surrounded by water, be living this ocean life with family, with friends, in oneness, as one pod. You are with us. You are our pod. And we love you. We love you. We love you. Be with us often. Visit us often. Ask us anything whenever you wish. And saying goodbye to Dolphin and the pod. Expressing your farewell and gratitude to them. Bringing your awareness back to where you're seated or standing. Back to your body. Breathing in. Breathing out. Opening your eyes. Oh, how was that? How was your communication with dolphins? Then please do share. Um, Rima, I think the question was um, we had two questions, I think, possibly three. I think the first was how did the dolphins feel during the hurricanes? Um, what did you receive for that? Did you receive a feeling, a thought form, um, bodily sensation? What response did you have? Um, put that in the comments for us all to share in. The other thing was something about, I can't remember the wording. What can you release to expand into your life? Something like that, I think that was the question. What did you have for that one? What can you release or let go of so that your life can expand? What did you have? Let us know. So we've got a few comments coming on the Instagram. Amazing. Thank you. So deep. Thank you from Fleur. So what happened when you were with the dolphins? Oh, can you not speak? Maybe you can't speak. Maybe you're still processing and it's feeling like a bit of a download for you at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised because dolphins are incredible. Someone says dolphins were holding peace for the people in fear. Paula felt eye to eye during that eye to eye. That's what was one of the things. What did you feel during eye to eye? Felt universal unity, peace. And for hurricanes, I felt that they were more worried about us. And I can let go of judgment of self and from others. That's fabulous, Paula. How does that feel to have all that communication? Cindy received that they were observing the hurricane but not fearful. Liza had to let go of limitations that she sees on where she can live. Joan received that the dolphins already know about weather changes ahead of time and they know what to do and are safe. Yeah, wonderful. So Paula feels very supportive with that communication. I love that. Pat is writing in the Facebook, the dolphins want us to see the hurricanes in the US as a metaphor for the chaos and destruction we've created for ourselves. They were safe because they knew the storms were coming. Yeah. Someone here, Grippenberg, says, I also felt a bit of a surrendering feeling from the dolphins, and as well that they held us when asking about the hurricanes. Yeah. So a number of you have this sense that the dolphins were actually looking after the humans during the hurricanes and that they were feeling completely safe themselves. Someone else, Noni, said they stay deeper during hurricanes and it has less effect. They could sit it out in underwater alcoves. They weren't too worried. They know what to do in extreme weather. Does anybody else get any of that? Noni wants to know. Delphina had from the dolphins, when they know that the storm is raging around them, they can still be themselves and hold space in the waters to keep sending out the frequency of love. Dolphins communicated, of course we feel sad about the destruction to our human friends, but we still send love. We still remain joy. We still remain us, centered in universal love. This is so on point because one of the things that the animals communicate a lot is that whenever there is disharmony, whenever there is disconnect, what they wish us to do. And it might feel like you're really not doing anything practical, but they say that we are, is to emit love, emit joy, emit these higher frequencies so that other beings, including the humans who are having any kind of struggle or disharmony, so everyone affected by Hurricane Milton, for example, have these vibrations of love and joy coming to them to try and help support them and the animals that are affected, um, all the trees, everything that's affected in those higher vibrations. She goes on to say that they then made me laugh. Go to where the sardines are. Well, there we go, Sardinia. They made me laugh. If the majority of your life is not doing what turns you on and excites you, then life turns off. So turn up your on bubbles. What can you let go of to enable your life to expand? Having to know the destination, control, and ultimately who you think you are. Yourself as a little human self, and let go of doing it alone. This is such good shares. Olivia said, letting go of perfectionism and fear. Lorraine says, beautiful and so peaceful. When the hurricanes came, they said they went deep for as long as they could, and that nature was speaking. Such beautiful and precious souls. The feeling of eye to eye felt great, accepted and loved. And Pat got the message that the dolphins want us to let go of judgment. That will lead us on the path of love. These are great communications, everyone. I hope you are patting yourself on the back. And over here on Instagram, they were together, so they were okay. So what I received during the hurricanes is we felt safe. We always feel safe in the ocean. Oh, can you still feel that energy resonating for you, that dolphin joy? If some of you found that it buffered and it cut out, then I always think there's a reason that maybe you're able to and invited to set a different time where you can be quiet, where you can really engage and not feel rushed to communicate with the dolphins. And then head back here and let us know how your communication went. You know, put your experience in the comments because I will keep reading them. And Delphina said, dolphins feel like home to me, like soul family. I can see that. I can see that you would resonate deeply with dolphins. And then someone else over here said, overall, what I got from when asking about what to let go of was the surrendering feeling of lives up and downs. Be the inner peace we are and enjoy the ride. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, so I hope you enjoyed communicating with dolphins. Just to let you know that I will be here for another live next Monday, so I hope you can join me again. And also next week I am presenting a free workshop called the Oneness Workshop, which is a 2-part workshop experience, and it's completely free for you. And it's something new, it's something that I haven't offered before. And I'm actually still developing it with the animals and with nature. There are 2 parts. So the first part is more focused on animals, and the second part is more focused on nature, and then bringing the 2 together and exploring your oneness with all that is. It's going to be experiential. You don't need to have any experience in interspecies communication already. Just jump in wherever you're at and get your feet wet. That's dolphins, isn't it? Get your feet wet. Come and experience it wherever you're at, and just see where it takes you. Um, I'm really excited about it because it's brand new. And I was talking with animals today. I was talking with a lion today about, what they wish it to be for you and what they wish to express. So it's very much in co-creation with the animals and with the natural world. There will be plants, there will be trees, there could be other elements as well. And it starts on the 23rd of October, and then the next workshop, the second workshop, is on the 24th. I know that we're going to put the link in. I think Rima's put it in. We'll also highlight that for you so that you can register for it. It will be on Zoom. It's going to be at 7 p.m. UK time, both times. So literally in 8 minutes next Wednesday, the same time in 8 minutes next Wednesday and Thursday, whatever that is for you in the world. Gives you an idea. And all you need to do is bring your beautiful selves, your soul, your heart, and a notebook and a pen and a glass of water, and have a quiet space. If you like candles, then please do bring a candle, and anything else that you feel is sacred, any kind of crystals or wraps or dolphins that you would like to be in the space, so that we can kind of create a worldwide altar together and really anchor sacred energy before we explore communicating with all these different animals and nature beings. I do hope that you will join me. I hope that you will tell your friends. I'm only doing it this once this year, and I may not do it again because I'm constantly listening to what the animals want next. All right, lovely. So thank you. Thank you for being here with me, with each other, with the dolphins, with your beautiful animals, with my Barky Grace, and with your dog. I saw someone said that their dog was barking in response to Grace. Bless your dog too. Dogs wanted to be in on it. So breathing in. Breathing out and releasing. Love and gratitude to the dolphins, the dogs, to all species of this incredible animal kingdom and natural world. We share with you our love and our gratitude and our honoring. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being part of this incredible experience, for your communications with the dolphins. And I look forward to seeing you again next Monday for another live. And please do come and register for the Oneness Workshop. The link is in my bio and the link is on my page. Much love, everyone. Take care.